Hi everybody. I thought I would change it up this week, try a video recording, because I thought that one of the great things Agatha Christie did in her novella Three Blind Mice was juxtapose silence and audio cues to create an atmosphere of tension in the book. One of the really cool things about these courses for me um, is that I get to read a lot of authors that I otherwise would not have picked up and read on my own. And although Agatha Christie probably isn't my cup of tea in the long run, I thought the book was really cleverly written and a lot of fun to read. And as I read it, I thought, like Noon Wine, the story was tied together with that haunting sound in the background. So even as you read it and saw some of the lyrics juxtaposed in the text, you could hear the soft sounds of the three blind mice, that gruesome nursery rhyme, running through your conscious mind and subconscious mind, even as you read the words. At one point in the story, she talks about the psychology of fear, and that fear must be thoroughly understood. Say you are alone in a room, a door opens softly behind you, and that, of course, was right before one of the characters was strangled by the impersonating police officer, Mr. Trotter. I thought throughout the book, she effectively used silence. She described the snow as it piled up around the house as silent and menacing. Sometimes she described the house as being completely silent except for the whistling sound of the Three Blind Mice song in the background. And then she effectively used audible cues, as, for example, like the sound of the snow falling off the roof and plopping onto the ground at a key moment, or the sound of footsteps in a room, or the sound of doors opening and closing, or the sound of the radio, or the soft sounds of the piano keys. And I thought throughout the book that was one of the more effective ways she created tension and really created an aura of suspicion throughout the story. So as you can hear, I have that nursery rhyme playing in the background here because I think that was to me one of the more interesting aspects of this novella. I think it fits fairly nicely within our working definition of a novella. The characters were definitely created in broad brush strokes. The plot was concise and could easily be digested in one sitting. I guess for me, one of the area of the plot that I thought fell apart a bit was the very end, when the one boarder was revealed to be a policeman. I thought that if he was the undercover policeman, even though he says in the book that he had been on to Trotter from the beginning, he certainly wouldn't have let things go as far as they went, especially after the first murder and after the stranger Trotter arrives and starts talking about why everyone's in danger. I would have thought a real policeman would have picked up on that right away and stopped things where they were. That said, I really enjoyed the book. I thought the plot was tight, and I did not personally figure out all of the nuance and who the killer was until right at the end, which is, I suppose, why it's such a great novella. Anyway, I will leave you with the sounds of Three Blind Mice, and hope you all have a great day.